Shawn is one of those guys. It's like when Steamboat came back at WrestleMania, whatever it was.
25.
25. He's better than 75% of the roster. And I'm not demeaning the roster, but that's Steamboat is like Gretzky, and Shawn Michaels is like Lemieux or Gordie Howe or whatever. The best, in my opinion, the best ever. It's not Flair, it's not Brett, it's Shawn Michaels for me, what I like. So even though he was just coming back, he still was great. And he had one match with Triple H, but this was his first WrestleMania back, and it might have been his first program since the Triple H program. And it was never supposed to be. It was just a one-shot thing where I did a highlight reel and I was calling Michaels old and that sort of thing, which is funny because that was 15 years ago. Shawn's 5 years older than me. I'm 47, so he's 42. He was 37, and I was 32. I was like, oh my gosh. It's one of those things where it was like the teacher versus the student, and the student becomes like an old kung fu movie. But I was just kind of demeaning Shawn in a highlight reel. He super kicked me in the face, and that was just supposed to be the end of it. And we walked to the back, and I remember Vince sitting there smiling and just looking at Shawn, and Shawn going, "It's money," and Vince goes, "You're right, it's money." And that was where that whole angle started. It was supposed to be me and Edge that year originally, but that happened mid-December, and after that, it's like I think we got something here with Jericho and Michaels for WrestleMania. So that's kind of where we did the whole thing where I used to literally mimic Shawn's spots, his look, his hair, his costume, and I had the spots to show it. I remember this day. It was my first match against Lance Storm. He throws me to the buckle. I do an up and over. I hip toss him, and I do a reverse victory roll, which was what we called a Frankensteiner. And that was a direct Shawn Michaels spot, and we called it the Michaels spot. So I had that video with the actual spot. We showed it side by side, the pictures, and that was the exact opposite of 18. It was a great story. It was a great build-up. It was not the main event on last, but it stole the show at WrestleMania. It was a main event. And it was one of the best matches in WrestleMania history. Like I said, there's how many WrestleManias? 35, 34? So there's been 35 show stealers in WrestleMania history, and our match is one of them. And I'll take that every time. You're not going to win an Oscar if you're involved with the WWE, the dirty scumbags of the WWE. You can't do this match, you have to pull out. And Vince was so mad because he wasn't going to announce the match until after the Oscars.